No mistake from the Frenchman.
God, should have been the man. Yes, sir. First class flights on the Delta.
Sensational! Here comes Ward-Prowse. Loftus-Cheek takes aim.
This is Corner Flag Talk.
No mistake from the Frenchman.
God, should have been the man. Yes, sir. First class flights on the Delta.
Sensational! Here comes Ward-Prowse. Loftus-Cheek takes aim.
This is Corner Flag Talk.
Hey guys, thanks for joining us once again. This is Corner Flag Talk. It's your boy John, and we're back here again. So we're in a different place, and I thought it was only fitting because we go into a different country to analyze, and we go into Italy to talk about AC Milan. But like I say, I'm a Sean, let him introduce himself, give all his name and that kind of stuff. Been an AC Milan fan his entire life, and I'm proud to have him in.
The name is Milan Dick. AC Milan fan my entire life. AC red and black mercenary runs through my blood.
Recently you've released an article, isn't that correct?
Yeah.
About
my first article about Daniel Maldini, pride and joy of AC Milan. We all want him to have a big career.
Yeah, but
to mirror his father and his grandfather.
Yeah.
I wrote that article on AC Milan offside.com. So check it out.
Nice. So I'll put on the graphic, I'll put his website so you guys can check it out. So we're gonna get straight into it. You guys know how it goes. You see the graphic on our Instagram. So transfer activity. So AC Milan had a real interesting window last year, but in terms of the winter and the summer transfer window, they brought in a whole ton of players. So I kind of went with a C in my head. Reason being, I felt like there were some good additions in the sense that I felt like that was too much pressure to put on Cutrone, even though he had a good season before. Right. There was too much pressure to put on Cutrone. So bringing in Higuain was a sensible move. How it turned out, that's a different question. But to me, it was a sensible move. Brought in a very bright young prospect in Caldara. I felt that AC Milan have struggled in terms of having another winger to complement Suso. They tried to bring Castillejo. That was also to some varied success. Bakayoko was brought in to a good effect as well. But then you had some bad ones like Shinich didn't play entirely for the club. Pepe was a good addition. Laxalt here and there. Halilovic was a big disappointment. So yeah, on the whole, I gave it a C. I felt like they identified well. Obviously, if we had to rank the January window alone, I'd probably give it an A+. But on the whole, it was a mixed bag of activity, which unfortunately has kind of been characteristic of AC Milan in the last couple of years. So go ahead, just give us your thoughts.
If I had to give a grade, I would probably go even lower than you. I'd probably go at D. The only saving grace from that transfer window for the entire year was probably January.
Yeah.
January saved it. Right? Looking back, hindsight is 2020.
That's correct, yeah.
Okay? At the time, we all thought Higuain was going to be the number 9 that AC Milan lacked.
Yeah.
Ever since we sold Ibrahimovic, because Ibra was, he was godlike at AC Milan.
Yeah, boy.
Right?
It's true.
And we thought Higuain was going to be that number 9 to replace him. He didn't. Whether it's age, attrition, whatever it is, he went on to Chelsea. Also wasn't able to replicate his form.
Yeah.
Right? In terms of other signings, Laxalt, underwhelming. Strange, as I said, well, he had a heart issue that we identified from early. So we did the corrective surgery, and he wasn't able to play a game for us. But at the time, that was also an underwhelming signing. He was like 32 or something. Right? Bakayoko was a good signing. But really and truly, the A+, that was the January transfer window, Piontek and Paqueta, they really, if not for them, I probably would have given them an F.
Yeah.
Right?
Good. So we go on to expectations versus outcomes. So, but tell us, where you felt that going into the season, what the club aim would have been, in each respective competition, and then given the outcomes, what would have been your grade at the end?
Okay, so for all of you guys that don't know,
Yeah.
AC Milan has been under heavy scrutiny from FFP
Yes.
ever since the takeover from the Chinese.
Yeah.
Right? So our main objective this season in Syria was top 4.
Yeah.
If we had gotten top 4, we'd have been able to
Balance the books.
balance the books. We'd have got a lot more revenue from Champions League.
Yeah.
That would have gone towards balancing the books and all of that. So that was the main objective for the club going into the season. In terms of Coppa Italia and the other tournaments that we had played, Europa League. Personally, from a fan point of view, the expectations there weren't that high.
Right.
Because we've never won Europa League, and Coppa Italia, I can't even remember the last time we actually won that tournament.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, so we don't really play for those tournaments.
Correct.
We play for the Serie A and for the Champions League.
Right.
So the expectation was that we would get top 4.
Yeah.
For those of you guys that are familiar with Serie A, that watch games, Serie A season, the race for the top 4 went down to the last day.
Yeah.
The last day between Milan, Inter, and Atalanta.
Yeah.
And it even went down to the last half.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
And fans all over, AC Milan fans were gutted with the result. We really thought we'd have gotten something.
So given all that, what would your final grade have been for
For the season,
Yeah.
even though we didn't meet the objective,
Yeah.
we still finished 5th. Even as the season went on, we were ravaged with injuries
Right.
for the entire season. And pundits all around the world thought that we wouldn't even be able to manage
Yeah.
6th
Yeah.
or
That's
5th.
true. Yeah.
And we were fighting up until the last day. So I would have to give the season a B.
Yeah.
Players played above expectations. A lot of them exceeded expectations after the injury. And Gattuso also did well. He also did well, so he'll have to get some credit as well. So I'd say that B.
Alright, so for me, I kind of went with that C, reason being, everything you said I agree with. On the Europa League is an avenue, they got knocked out in the group stage.
Right.
And I felt like they didn't take the competition as serious as they could have.
Right.
2, at the point of February, they were heavy favourites to make top 4. Inter couldn't catch themselves, that kind of stuff. And they were heavy favourites, Paqueta was on form, Piatek was on form. The team were not conceding any goals for a little while too, Donnarumma was on high form as well. And I felt like the way they tried to see to make that top 4, and then the way that they didn't make it, they went on a run with 1 win in 7 years or something like that.
Yeah.
As a club of AC Milan stature, that's just not good enough, So that's why I went with a C.
Well, as fans of Milan,
Right.
me being a fan of Milan for my entire life,
Yeah.
you have to manage expectations.
Yeah.
You said a club of AC Milan stature. Sadly, at this point, we are not
Yeah.
where we used to be.
Yeah.
Right? Just being realistic. Yes, we have expectations of getting back there. But fighting for top 4 when, in my opinion, other clubs had better squads.
It's true. Yeah.
They had
Yeah.
better squads. Inter had a better squad.
But then I'm asking quickly, do you think Atalanta have a better squad?
Atalanta did not have a better squad, no. But they have a better coach.
Yeah.
A much better coach. The other top 4 club I was thinking about is Roma.
Yeah.
Right? Roma to me they had a better squad than we had.
Yeah, and it's fair to say that Atalanta way perform above expectations.
They did.
And for those who don't know, before we move on, to tell you how dread it was, at halftime on the final match day, AC Milan was 3rd. At halftime.
Yep.
It was really a footballing phenomenon to watch everything unfold because the 3 of them were just switching places, The last one would be manager's performance. So I'll go with. I like Gattuso. Reason being, and this is from the outside, right? And what I like him for is that against all odds, he has overperform expectations. Now, even though those expectations were not that high to begin with, given that he came in under the whole former players thing. And then when you look at the former players that came in before him, look at Seedorf, you look at Inzaghi in the recent future, they didn't perform well at all.
Right.
And then now for him to get the team on a run last year, get them on a decent run even this year, I thought that he was better than he was given credit for. Now ultimately, there are some people who just have a ceiling. And firing him, bringing in Sampdoria's coach made sense, But I do believe that, again, we're talking about, you're right, you put him on place there, We're talking about 45 minutes different football he could have been in top for.
Yeah.
And given that I think that AC Milan has a little unbalanced squad, I do not think at all Haka Chanoglu is a good enough left winger for almost any team that look at them in the Champions League.
Right.
And
He's not a left winger to begin
exactly.
with. He was played out of position.
And he did well to manage his cut. I've probably been a little generous, but I'll give him a B. So
You give him a B. Probably go B minus.
yeah.
I mean, he had his squad fighting.
Yeah.
Um,
And he tried to play football that was so uncharacteristic to the player he was.
yeah.
I mean, oh gosh, we know who got the zones. We know how a rough, rugged player he was. He was the pitbull in the midfield,
Yeah.
But he tried to play possession-based football, which nobody saw coming.
No, we didn't see it. But I have a negative disposition in terms of former players
I understand
ascending
that.
to the bench,
Yeah.
right? Especially those without experience.
Yeah.
Now, Gattuso has experience, but at lower levels.
Yeah.
And I think more experience would have done him well before he took the helm at Milan. Right? Personally, I want Gattuso to be fired last summer.
I understand.
I love Gattuso as a player.
Yeah.
I love Gattuso as a player. But again, I have a disposition against players ascending to the bench, which is a topic that we could discuss at a later time.
Alright, so then what grade did I give him? Oh, yeah, B minus.
B minus. B minus.
No, but I get where you're coming from, but as I give off now and to bring Harry on here, especially after that season he had Monaco.
At Monaco.
So then we'll go on to the three best, three worst players. So for my three best, I know he only came in halfway through the season, but for number one for me I went with Piatek. I just think that even the season he had on the whole, it was phenomenal.
It was.
So to score all those goals with a team, with all due respect to them, with the stature of Genoa, and then go to AC Milan and continue that form.
Yeah.
Straight into his first game of brace against Napoli.
Right.
It was fantastic from him. I do think Romagnoli was good as well. I'm a big fan of him.
Excellent.
For those who know me, I am a big ambassador of this whole left footer on the left side of the defense. Just how he's playing all the way back. And he's phenomenal. He would be a dream for me to ever see him play at Arsenal. And at third, I was kind of torn between Paqueta, and then only because he kind of round out the team coming on to the end, and Donnarumma and Calabria.
Right.
However, I think I just might go with Donnarumma. I think Donnarumma pulled out some big saves for that on occasion.
He did, but he also had some blunders that cost us some points. But you can't hold that against him.
Yeah.
He had a good season overall. For me, my number one top performer would be Suso.
Right.
Now, again, I am not the biggest Suso fan,
Yeah.
but I have to give him his credit where it's due. As typical of Suso, he ran out of steam after December. Ran out of steam and only caught back himself around March.
Yeah. That's
But for the entirety of the season, 7 goals, 10 assists. I mean, he was the top producer for us in terms of contributions to goal.
Right.
So I give him the top. Secondly, and not too far behind, would be Romagnoli.
Right.
Romagnoli, as you rightly said, is a pillar of the defense.
Yeah.
He was given the captain's armband this year.
Yeah.
And to me, he is underrated
Yeah.
as a defender. To me, he's one of the best defenders in Syria, if not the entire world.
Yeah.
And thirdly, I'd have to go with Piontek.
Yeah.
Piontek, well, if you're familiar with this season that we had,
Yeah.
in January and February, he really fired us to
Yeah.
top the third position.
Yeah.
We whistled for a long time
Yeah.
before he Milan and under steam, and a lot of that
Yeah.
we took into so, but again we wouldn't get into that. Right? So my top three would be Suso first, Romagnoli, and Piontek.
So real controversially, I did leave also. And the reason being is that for me on a personal level, I like Suso a lot. And I just think that I have a standard in my head set for him that I don't think he always achieves to. Now, while I think his numbers were good, like you said, he had the most output, I think he tries too hard to focus on his output, and he does that in detriment of the team. Like so many times, Calaria will be overlapping, and instead of just passing it in, where he would have a better angle for a cross, he is predestined to cut in and try and a cross shot.
That's his game.
And I think that sometimes is a detriment of somebody who has been in the AC Milan squad for so long now. You expect a certain more maturity from him.
Yeah.
Even though he's young, you know?
24? Yeah.
But to me, you know, he is there longer than a lot of players in the squad.
Yeah.
And you expect a little bit more maturity and a little bit more understanding of what the game will hold from him now.
I actually think Suso has peaked.
Yeah.
I think he's peaked.
So you think that's the best from him now?
I think so. It's not the first time that he started off the season hot, and after December he ran out of gas. This is probably the third season going on.
Alright.
And so
yeah, I get where you're coming from.
Yeah.
So 3 worst players, and so go first then. Huh?
3 worst players in my opinion. And a lot of this is not down to the players themselves,
Yeah.
but because of some of them is because of the positions that they play.
Alright.
Right? In my opinion, Biglia should never see the field for AC Milan ever again.
Alright.
That's my opinion.
Yeah.
I don't think a lot of other AC Milan fans share that opinion.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
But
because like I know it's like his first game back from injury, score free kick or something like that. Man.
right, but that's
a
very
moment.
Yeah, that's a moment, right? That's a blip on the radar compared to other games that he's played.
Yeah.
To me, he's prone to losing the ball at the back.
Yeah.
To me, he offers nothing going forward.
Right.
From yes, he's a defensive midfielder, but in Italy, that position is
It's more register
it's
based.
a
It's a
register,
playmaker role. Yeah.
right? It's the Pirlo role.
Yeah.
And even though he's nothing close to Pirlo, we expect more going forward
Yeah.
from that position. So that'll be number 1 for me. Number 2 would be Laxalt.
Yeah.
Laxalt had a great, was it World Cup?
Yeah.
World Cup last year.
Yeah.
Great World Cup with Uruguay.
Yeah.
And so we got him on cheap from Genoa.
Yeah.
Milan and Genoa have a great relationship.
Yeah.
So we got him. And a lot of, he's a very versatile player.
Yeah.
So he can play anywhere on the left side of the field.
Yeah.
Right? But going forward, he was lacking a lot.
Yeah.
He was lacking a lot.
Yeah.
He's a very one-footed player.
Yeah.
Very
That's
one-footed player. And even if he cuts in from the left flank, he does nothing on the right. He has to cut back.
Yeah.
Right? And he offered very little going back either.
Yeah.
So to me, Laxalt would be number 2.
Right.
And number 3, even though I love this player, it would be Hakan.
Okay, I like Hakan a
I
lot.
love Hakan.
Yeah.
I love Hakan. I absolutely love him. But he's been playing out of position ever since he arrived.
Yeah.
He's been
That's
playing.
fair.
He's been playing on the left wing, and he's not a left winger.
Yeah.
He's more of a midfielder. Right? He just doesn't have the pace to play on the left wing.
Yeah.
So, unfortunately, his production last year was abysmal compared to his standards. Even in his first season,
Yeah.
he came on late. He came on strongly late.
Yeah. Yeah. That's fair.
And I expected him to continue that into this season, and he didn't.
Do you see him getting to play in his preferred position under Gianpaolo?
No, he's an attacking midfielder,
Yeah.
but I think the club has lost faith in him.
Yeah, and I think some of the fan base has lost patience with him as well.
They have.
And like I could attest to that with like most staff here, they have good qualities in the player.
Yeah.
But when the club and the fan base especially who gets on them, I mean these players are humans, they see Twitter, they see the social media, they see what people say about them. When they lose that confidence, there's some players that just don't have a way back.
Right.
And some of them think that they don't have a chance with the Milan faithful again.
Yeah.
You know? And I'm not sure if for his, like just speaking about him alone, that his personal career, if it is the right move for him to stay at the AC past this season. Because when we look at players like Paqueta will be here in front of him. You know, in the next part of this, so we talk about transfers, we talk about our attacking midfielder as well.
Yeah.
That just keeps pushing him down the pecking order even more. You know, I think that, you know, even Halilovic still has to be there. I mean.
Well, personally, I expected more from him.
Yeah.
I mean, he's been a player that was compared to Messi coming out of the college shot.
Yeah.
Right? And he's been a major disappointment.
Yeah.
I thought because of the financial constraints of our side and the lack of quality in certain areas, I thought he would have been given more of a chance.
Yeah.
And he wasn't. So I can't totally blame him.
Yeah.
I can't totally blame
now
him.
thinking about it too, you know, oh my God, Gattuso played 4-3 straight throughout,
Right.
and not the one said he played like a 4-3-1 where these players could be given a role in them one
That's
after
what
position.
that's what I was advocating at the beginning of the season.
Yeah.
I wanted a change in formation, even if it's just to see the play, some of the other players playing in a more natural position.
Yeah.
But we weren't able to see it.
Okay, so real quickly before we go on to surprise player, I actually was going to say basically everybody said it. Just I was going to switch Haka and the guy who said first. Jeez.
Laxa?
No. Oh my God. We're going with me, boy. But yeah, it's just that
Biglia?
yes,
Right.
because one, I like Biglia.
You like him?
Yeah, I do. I felt like I liked him at Lazio, and I liked him in his first season at AC.
Mm-hmm.
So I did find he was disappointed, and then on the flip side, I'm not really a big fan of Haka, and I just think like tries to shoot a little too much, a little bit. So surprise player for me, Bakayoko. Nobody thought he'd be that good.
Yeah.
I mean, I know you say that you could have seen that he was better deeper down. You know, the second they want him to be more effective further on the pitch, you can see how ineffective he is. But I don't think like it was almost a little revelation that people thought he's going to ACL alone, his career kind of dead in the water, and
Right.
he really revamped his reputation there. And now he has also partially done the Chelsea transfer run, but now he has a chance again at Chelsea because of how well he performed.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you. Surprise player for me, Bakayoko. Hands down. When we went through our injury crisis,
Yeah,
which is another thing I hold against Biglia, is injury prone.
yeah,
Right? So we lost our defensive midfielder, and that gave Bakayoko a perfect opportunity. He had played a couple games before that, and he was underwhelming. with his
yeah. I
performance.
remember that.
But when the injury crisis hit, and the coach had no choice but to put his faith in him, he really shone. He
Yeah.
really shone.
And like when the first game of the season, AC was with a 2-0 against Napoli, and
Against
then as
Napoli.
back could come
Right.
on.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy, that's pressure.
Yeah. He had a bit out and went straight for a goal. Yeah.
Anyway, something just rather lucky in this football thing.
Yeah.
Alright guys, so that's it for this part of it. Catch us everywhere on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and on YouTube at Corner Flag Talk. We will be back on our platforms this week. We got our SoundCloud, our Apple Podcast, our Spotify back up and running, so you can catch it all there. Our website should be up as well. Okay, let me Twitter handle now so you can check out your website again.
Twitter handle is at King Milan,
WYLL.
WYLLAN.
Cool. So check him out, guys. I read his article. I was phenomenally impressed by it. Great to know that there are other people in Trinidad that looking at this kind of thing. Catch you guys next time. See you later. Take it easy.
God, should have been the man. Yes, sir. First class flights on the Delta. Check still sitting on the dresser. Yes, sir. I settled for the